Picture this. I'm sitting in the car on the way to school in casual clothes, even though the teacher said yesterday, guys, make sure to come in your black tie clothes. It's a Men in Black tie event. And I had all of the stuff. I had black pants, a black suit, a black jacket, but I didn't want to wear it because I was deathly afraid of being the only person who would actually play along, who would actually go in the attire that the teacher said. So I decided it's not worth it. I'm just going to come to school in normal clothes because everybody else is going to as well. No one's gonna take it seriously. So I get to school and I'm feeling relaxed. I walk into the classroom and everyone came dressed in a black tie and suit. The girls and the guys, except for me. I chose not to play along, thinking I would blend in with the crowd. And that made me stand out even more. I felt like an absolute idiot. So fast forward to a few weeks ago. Actually, what am I saying? It was days ago. And I'm sitting in study hall and a kid is asked, hey, what are you gonna wear for the Halloween party on Friday? Because at our school we do an annual Halloween party. You come dressed up in whatever you want. And he said something along the lines of, nah, I'm not gonna dress up, I'm just gonna go as myself. And it brought me back to that moment where I chose not to dress in the black tie, because I could almost sense that same fear that I had, that same desire not to stand out. Because in my opinion, this is completely my own, but I believe that this act of choosing not to dress up is quite cowardly. Now, of course, if it's for like religious reasons or because they genuinely hate the holiday, then I understand that. But I could tell that's not the reason. The reasoning behind this and why I didn't want to dress up was pretty simple. I did not want to take a risk. I did not want to put myself in a position where there was a chance somebody could laugh at me. Because of course, if you don't dress up as anything, then there is probably like a statistically lower chance of you being the butt of a joke or for people to look at you odd. And that may sound good, it may sound desirable, but think about that. Do you really want to live that averse to risk? You see, look at this quote by Marcus Aurelius. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Because this is what it's all about. The fear of judgment, the fear of being seen as odd has like an iron grip on so many people's throats. It may have one on you as well. It definitely did on me, 100%. I'm still trying to remove that grip to this day. In fact, these videos are kind of my way of documenting me removing that tight, grip from my neck. But you need to understand this, because there are many times in your life that you're going to be in a position where you could look silly. You go and talk to a girl and you get rejected, you say something in class that ends up being wrong. You post something on social media, right here, you don't post something on social media because you're scared people will think it's cringe or weird. These things happen throughout your life, and choosing to surrender to it, to run away, to basically say, no, I'm not going to do this because I am scared of being seen as silly, of being laughed at. I just think that's such a miserable life to live. And so this year, because my school is doing it tomorrow, I will dress up. Because I'm not scared. Okay, no. Brutal, like, mask off moment. I'd be lying if I said that a part of me wasn't still nervous that I'm gonna look silly or anything like that. But now I've learned not to obey that voice, to just ignore it. And although honestly I don't actually have a good costume, I'm probably just gonna go in a suit or something. Maybe I could be like the American Psycho. That'll work. But I'm gonna do this because I want to have fun and enjoy myself. I'm not gonna let the illusion or idea of some imaginary mass of people laughing at me to stop me. And I believe you should do the same. And one more thing before I end this off, which is that the craziest part of all of this is that 99.9% of the time, people don't even notice what you wear. You could wear the oddest thing, and sure, people may look at it for a second, and then it'll be out of their mind. It is ridiculous how guys like us, we often think everybody is looking at us, even though we act like ghosts. And we still think that everybody's scrutinizing our actions. Like, nobody cares what a ghost does. They may as well be invisible. Instead, we need to be owners of the room. We need to walk in proudly, not care what people think of what we wear. Those guys own the room, and that's what we need to be. Anyway, if you want to see more updates, check me out on Instagram, so enjoy that. Remember, take action, learn from failure. I was supposed to like click, but it kind of just like my fingers just slid. Take action, learn from failure. See ya.